What is up, you guys, and welcome back to part 2, which is pretty much going to be the styling process. Throughout the entire tutorial, I probably won't speak as much because most of this is going to be repetitious. However, if I need to, I'll probably come in from time to time if there's a few tips or something that I pretty much want to share. So off camera, I've already allowed this unit to air dry. I simply blow dried it, I flat ironed it and everything like that, and I had already pre-parted it. So right about now, I'm just going through it with the hot comb just to kind of place everything, put everything in place right before I go ahead and start the curling process. So I'm just pretty much doing the part. I'm sectioning the part that I want to cover the track. This is actually, I believe, a 13 by 4 wig. Yes, this is a 13 by 4. So I'm just pretty much covering that track piece that's right there. You don't need a lot, you just need enough to cover that part. And then right after this is when I'm going to start the curling process. So just go ahead and enjoy this video as I go through this process of styling. Just that way you guys can kind of just see like the behind the scenes portion of it when I'm getting this unit ready for the client. I believe I was actually styling this unit at night during this time because the client was actually coming to pick up this unit the next day. I'm getting ready to say tomorrow, Jesus. But the client was getting ready to pick up this unit the very next day. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, I wouldn't take my time, but at the same time, I'd be very effective in making sure that I have everything done. And I mean, and look at this color. Look at the blend, look at the color. This unit came out so good. I'm so happy as to how the results came. And mind you guys, this is the first time I've done this particular unit in a frontal, and just to see how the outcome of it is, yeah, I'm really happy with the results. I was really surprised when I was looking at it in the video, and I was like, oh man, look at the blend. Look at how the color came out so nicely. But I'm actually going in with my Sebastian Shaper Plus. I really like this hairstyle. This hairspray. Wow, I can't talk today, y'all. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm really liking that hairspray. I haven't tried the one in the black can, but if you have, let me know. Versus the one in the black can versus this one here, which is the regular one in the white can, which is a Shaper Plus. Let me know if you've used that one as well. Let me know what you think about it and which one you prefer when it comes to you styling, whether it's units or you just start using it as a styling tool, or you know, when you're styling your client's hair or styling your wigs. Let me know which one you like best. I haven't tried it yet. I wanted to try it when I went to the professional store to purchase it, but at the time they didn't have it. So and at that time I actually purchased 2, so, and they normally last me a while, so I'll probably go and purchase one just for the sake of it, just to kind of try it out to see. But you know, it's one of those things where it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna stick to what I like. If it works for me, it works for me. If not, then I'll just, you know, find an alternative. But as far as I'm concerned, it has not failed me. It has not done anything. I'm really loving it. It's not too sticky. It's not anything, you know, it just does what it needs to do. All right. Now, one of the things I did want to discuss in this video was the way I'm curling the unit. So I know sometimes it could be a little tricky to kind of explain how to curl it, but I think this might be the best way for me to explain it. So right about here, I'm actually styling the left side of this unit, right? So I am right-handed. That's my predominant hand, which is the right hand. So as you can see, right, I think the best way I can explain it is like, look at the direction of the tip of the curling iron, right? So because I'm right-handed, right, I'm styling the left side of the unit, right? So what's gonna happen is the tip of that iron is gonna be angled downward, right, as I'm styling the unit. Now, when you see me styling the right side of the unit, I'm going to position the curling iron in a different direction. This time, rather than me having it face downward, I'm going to have it face upward, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I get to the right part of this video, so that way I can kind of you guys can kind of see the difference, right? And as you also can see, like, this stuff gets really hot. Like, I'm literally using it at 450 degrees. That's why you see that each time I'm curling it, and when I'm releasing it, I'm putting the tail of the comb inside of the loop, the hole. That way it could just kind of cool down a bit, because this stuff, you guys, gets hot. So please, 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 as a stylist, as a wig maker, whatever the case may be, there's gonna be times, y'all, we get burnt. We get burnt out here, you know, doing these wigs, styling people hair, because, hey, listen, it's I think most likely it comes with the territory, okay? It comes with the territory, but at the end of the day, I can't tell you how many times I done got burnt, to the point where I got used to it, but I ain't fully get used to it, right? I just know to expect that 9 times out of 10, if this thing is not cooled down, I'm going to get burnt, especially on the inside of that loop. Like, there's times I struggle even trying to hold it when I'm trying to put the duck clips in. So yeah, so as I mentioned, I'm on the right side of this wig, getting ready to style it. So as I mentioned, watch when I position it, not in a downward position, but this time it's going to be in an upward position. All right, so you're going to see it in the next clip or so. So when it does, I'll come back in and then I'll speak on it. And one of the things to understand too is that depending on the side that you're curling the hair, you're gonna always curl away from the face or away from the unit, right? And so as you curl away from it, that's how you're gonna be able to create that look where the curls is facing away from the face, right? So right now I'm on the left side. I'm just actually waiting to see when I can get on the left side of this unit. That way you guys can kind of see, okay, so here it is. I'm getting ready to curl the left side. So you guys are gonna notice that when I get ready to curl this side, I'm gonna face the curling iron upward, right? So as you see, I just lightly sprayed it like so with the Sebastian Hairspray, and here it is. I'm positioning the tip of the curling iron upward, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm curling the hair away from the face, right? Or away from the unit, you know, on the other side. But I just think it's better. It's just safer for me to say from the face, because you kind of, you get what I'm saying, right? So you're just going to curl away from the face, but anytime, but whether you're curling away from the face on the right side or on the left side, you're going to position the hair itself as you're wrapping it around downward. You're going to always go in a downward position. And of course, you can always replay this video. That way you can kind of get it. And, you know, because it's not going to be like a one-time thing. You watch how I curl it, you know. However you feel comfortable, you can stop it, you can slow it down, you can, you know, rewatch it from the beginning, whatever the case may be. That way you can kind of understand and see how this curling process is. Because let me tell you guys, even though I graduated from hair school and everything like that, it wasn't until I got on the floor itself, when I was actually working in a corporate salon, is when I literally learned how to like properly do some curls and style and everything like that. I was actually working at a blow dry bar, which was what I wanted to do because I really wanted to learn how to really do some good blow drying and just learn the technique itself. But even in the process of doing that, there was a hairstylist there, which to this day we still keep in touch. So shout out to her. I believe her Instagram is Authentic Beauty. Shout out to you. Her name is Alasia, but she really helped me really get that technique, my technique down when it came to curling. So shout out to her. I really appreciate her, because let me tell y'all something. If you are in this industry or you've been in this industry long enough, you already know that this industry is very catty. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of all of that. But for her to really look out for me the way that she did, I was really appreciative. So shout out to you, Authentic Beauty. Y'all go ahead and check her out. But here, as you can see, I'm actually coming to the end process of styling this unit. And so, you know, I'm just gonna sit back and allow you guys to enjoy the rest of this video. Like I said, this is going to be repetitious, so nothing too special or anything like that, but I just wanted to point out some stuff about when it comes to curling. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So go ahead and enjoy this video, guys, and I'll see you, or actually I'll come back to the end of it, you know, to show you the final results. So I've completed the curling process, and this is how everything should look. So I'm going to allow this to sit. Normally the longer I let it sit, the longer the curls last. So since this unit was going to get picked up the day after, I actually allowed it to sit more than 5 minutes. Normally, if I'm in a rush, I'll let it sit for like 5 minutes or so, and then I'll take the curls down. But I'm also going to show you guys how I take these clips down. I have a particular method, a particular way that I like to take them down. And so as you can see here, right, now that I've allowed it to sit long enough, as you can see, I took my index finger and I placed it in the hole, right, as I'm removing the clips. But even as I remove the clips, you're gonna also notice that what I like to do is crunch the hair a bit, and then I'll let it go down slowly. Now I know that this video is kind of being sped up a bit, but really, guys, in real life, in real time, you want to be very mindful, be very careful not to let the curls drop. And after like a few or so that I let that I allowed to go loose, you're going to notice that I'm going to take the Gotz2B Hairspray and I'm just going to go ahead and just spray it like so, just a little bit. And this is only because I normally wouldn't do this, but this is only because this particular customer was actually heading out of town, and so she wasn't sure if she was going to leave with this unit or another unit, because she actually did purchase another unit prior to this one. So I actually just wanted to give her like an opportunity. If she wanted to take this one, you know, she can take this one and go ahead and install this one. But if she didn't, it was still available for her to even put it on and have it installed when she was ready, right? Because she actually does have a hairstylist that normally does her installs. And so that's also another thing too. Like, I have some clients or customers, right? Even though I create the wigs for them, there are some who already have their own hairstylist, and then there's some who they're already like a first timer, or they're already coming to me, they're already a regular. And so what they'll do is, if they order a wig from me, they'll have me install it for them, because of course, you know, a lot of times, because you're the one that created the unit and you're the one that styled it, of course you're going to be the one that they're going to want to install it for them, because you know what you're doing, you're the expert, you know, you're going to be the one to let them know, hey, this is the aftercare mat, this is, you know, how you do the upkeep of it and everything like that, right? And so in this case, she had her own hairstylist, right? But of course, she's actually not new to this. She's well seasoned in the in the wig part of this, right? So it wasn't anything much that I needed to actually tell her, anything like that. It was just me literally creating this unit for her, and she can just go about her merry way. But she was definitely a delight. I know that after she received this unit, she was really happy, because she mentioned that she wanted there to be more blonde than the last one that I did for her. And when she saw it, she was really happy with the results. And so here, all I'm doing is just doing the little last minute finishing touches and everything like that. I'm just now putting everything in place, making sure everything looks good, because the minute she receives this in her package, it's already going to be ready for her to have it installed. She doesn't need to do anything else but just slip on this unit and wear it, put it on, whatever the case may be, or have someone already install it for her with the curls already styled. You know, she doesn't have to really do too much. And so that's one of the things I enjoy about making these wigs, is just knowing that the outcome of this unit is going to look so beautiful. And I apologize, guys, but because it was at this time, it was late at night, your girl was not having it right now. It was getting like late. I was tired, and normally I wouldn't show my face, but in this case, I made an exception. Okay, I made an exception so I can make sure that I get this wig done up right. I do not play about these units. I do not play about when it comes to be making sure that the presentation of my wigs is top tier, because when you are making an investment on these type of units, you know, you get what you pay for. And that's one thing I always want to make sure with my customers, that you get the quality that you pay for, you know, because these are not just units, you know, these are investments. Like, these things are supposed to last you between 1 to 3 years. I've had a unit that lasted me, y'all, close to 4 years, and that was with proper maintenance and everything. And so that's another thing too. If you end up purchasing a unit from me, or if you already have a unit that you purchased from anybody else, I do offer wig maintenance services, where I not only shampoo and condition the unit for you, but I also apply treatment on the unit for you. That way you can get that good restoration, you know, that shine, that luster and everything out of your unit, and I revive it for you. So definitely check it out. I'll make sure that I have my website link description down below in the description box for you guys. But this is pretty much it you're gonna see, here's the back process of this. Look at the curls, guys. They look so yummy. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. I didn't want to mess with it too much, but I wanted you guys just to see just how the back process of this unit looks. So I can already tell, and you guys, here is the final look before I actually take this unit and wrap it up very carefully in the box. I ended up doing some finishing touches with the part and everything like that to the unit, but this is how it looked, guys. This is the look. She's such absolutely gorgeous. I've never actually done my Rachel unit in a frontal before, so this was actually first for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not already, please go ahead and subscribe so that way you can get the notification for my next video. Bye.